as you can tell, this race did not go exactly as planned, and this video is going to be a lot shorter. So, let's just get into it. Now, this qualifying session was a little weirder than my last GP, solely because everybody was hitting slower times. Not sure if it was because the track was too cold, or maybe there was too much rubber, I don't know. But even Ryan Noon is hitting 4/10 above 28 seconds. That's nowhere near the mark for a guy who's hit 27 ones and even 27 zeros. My only goal at this point is to get into Group A. Since there's 13 racers, now the race will be split into a group of 7 and to a group of 6. So, I only want to get into that top group of 7. Let's see how it goes with this qualifying lap. Not too happy about how I came out of that last turn, but I was still confident on the entire rest of the sectors of the track. And it was so good that it put me above 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, leaving me in 2nd place, right behind Ryan Noon, for my qualifying group. Unfortunately, it turns out the other qualifying group had a slightly better run, and I qualified whole position, but for Group B. In a way, it was exciting, but at the same time, I'm thinking about that one extra point I could have had if I was just a bit faster. Now, all I'm worrying about is not messing my first lap up and gaining a decent lead.
I want it to be as little as possible, alright? When it comes to our lineup, we're going to have Dan in 6th, Sharif in 5th, Sean in 4th, George in 3rd, Jay in 2nd, and Joshua in 1st. On my count, that green flag will come down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lights down, away we go!
Whew, decent reaction time. Kart's starting off a little slower because that's how they have it set. Kind of just holding my line. I'm going to stay towards the outside here a little bit just to make sure that I get a better braking point. End up having a little bit of a weird angle out of that turn, but it's okay. We end up gaining more traction on the way out. And after that turn, that's essentially our first lap finished with no huge mistakes. Nobody overtook me, I'm still holding my lead, and I'm gaining a gap. To me, this kart is feeling great right now. Trying to lean. I still haven't gotten the hang of leaning yet, but I'm trying to make it a subconscious habit. I'm shaking my head again because I don't like how I'm drifting around that corner, but I know that my tires are most likely just really cold. And with that, our second lap is now complete, and we're holding a really good lead. Coming out to this outside POV, you can even see how much of a gap that I'm starting to create between me and 2nd place. And honestly, I'm quite proud of this considering that this is the first race I've ever led. You know, I tried my best to not let my nerves get to me, and it ended up paying off. You know, I have a really good kart, I have really good pace, all I need to do is hold this lead, and this win is mine. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but coming out of that turn, I'm actually starting to slowly but surely lose speed. Now, I wasn't sure if that's just because I'm, you know, losing time on corners, like if it's a driver skill issue, or if something's wrong with my car. Now, Corona isn't alien to the fact that their carts have a really low battery life. In fact, this season they said they were gonna for sure run 14 lap races instead of 16. Just because the carts cannot last the full 16 with how long the track is. I'm still looking behind me, and the guys are starting to slowly but surely get closer. The guy behind me is yelling, go, 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 but my kart is not wanting to go anymore. I'm trying to defend with all I can, and he's just bumping me, trying to get a better hold. or get in front of me. They give him the no bumping sign, so he backs off a little bit, but now it's obvious to me that I'm going a little bit slower. This is going to be a really good opportunity for him, so I know to take the inside line, brake early, turn late, and try to hold it, but his speed is just overwhelming me. Look at that gap that just grows, and I'm flooring it to the pedal. Now the guy in second place is bumping into me constantly. Definitely a moment of frustration for me there.
I'm throwing it and nothing's happening.
Just complaining out loud to the air. I'm just disappointed that my debut race, where I qualified pole for my group, had to end this way, especially when I had such a good lead, and the hopes of me winning it were pretty high. Let's see what the track marshal says.
It's dead, man. Not much we can do. I'm sorry.
And at that point, what can you do? It's a rental cart, you know, it's not your fault. I just needed to get out of the way. My race is ruined. That doesn't mean everybody else's needs to be. Try to take an outside line, let everyone kind of just pass me. It's over for me. Yeah. It is what it is. You know, they ended up giving me like 2 free races or something like that, and I'm going back later to practice. All eyes forward on February. That's all I'm worried about at this point. That was my January race. I hope you guys enjoyed my POV of kind of losing it all. Oh well. Y'all have a great day.